A warm welcome to you. It's Nata News TV, and my name is David Opeyemi. Today we'll continue with our interview with Mr. Benedict Okoye, the coordinator of Automedics Repair here at Ikotun, Lagos. So we'll be taking you through, and of course we'll reflect on the automobile industry.
Yeah, you're welcome, David. How are you doing?
Very well. Let me start like this. I want to reflect on the automobile industry. We'll go deep down to the unemployment like facing Nigeria and the way forward, what the federal government needs to do, and the opportunities in the automobile industry.
Thank you for that question. The automobile industry is quite a large industry because automobiles basically are, the main source of moving goods and services from one place to the other. And having said that, you know that we have a lot of vehicles in this country, which means that there's job opportunity in that sector. Apart from the fact that there are jobs, there are also different sectors, different departments in the automobile that actually people can make a living out of. And also, the major problem confronting the industry is the scarcity of people, or let me just put it, the youths who are actually interested in acquiring this knowledge and also practicing as technicians. So that is one of the major problems and challenges that we have in this industry right now.
Okay, let me break it down now. Employment in Nigeria. How would you rate the employment in Nigeria now?
Well, the rate of unemployment is very high, and basically because a lot of people are not skillful to carry out some jobs. But are you asking? The issue is, are there really no jobs? The point is that there are jobs, but there are no qualified persons to fit into these areas, and that is why we have high unemployment rates. And also some of the industry, the sectors that are responsible for ensuring that these jobs exist are probably not doing their job properly. And also on the side of the youth, like I said earlier, their interest in some of these jobs is totally, very low or completely non-existent. Because most of the youth are more concerned about what they can actually do and start getting money almost immediately.
We've tried to address that a little bit. So are you saying that the automobile industry has a lot of opportunity for the youth to come in to reduce this unemployment?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, for instance, you have tire and wheel care. That is a separate unit from some other repairs. You can actually specialize on tire and wheel care. All you do is to ensure that the vehicle tires and wheels are okay, and then you offer services in that. That will also include wheel balancing and alignment services. So, you see a lot of people making a living out of that, just doing only tire and wheel care. And then you also have someone who maybe just quick service. Okay. Your own duty is just to do quick service. You're not interested in doing some of the heavy technical job. And what you can actually do is oil change, brake pad change, and just a few things. And it's quick service, which means when a vehicle comes in less than an hour, the procedure is complete. Wow. That is just one aspect of the job. And also you could be a transmission specialist. Okay. All you do is just repair transmission, irrespective of the vehicle brand and all that. You repair transmission, and that is exactly what you do. And there are people who do only automotive air conditioning system. So system by system, we have a lot of jobs in the automotive sector that so many people can actually specialize in. If you don't just want to do the general thing, you can actually localize yourself. Okay, this is what I want to do, and ensure that you know that job very well.
Okay, are you of the opinion that roadside mechanic will reduce unemployment in Nigeria?
To a certain level, to a certain degree, yes, they can, because the roadside mechanics are actually offering service. And they have a lot of patronage. But the real problem is that, will they be able to pass on a credible knowledge to the people who they are training, because they are also limited in knowledge. So that is one of the major problems. If you're looking at old model vehicles, Yes, they might be able to do that effectively very well. But will this vehicle remain with us for a very long time? The answer is no, because the industry is growing, a lot of things are evolving, so there is definitely going to be change in the way we travel or commute. Mobility is going to change, definitely. So the roadside mechanics, are they really equipped with the knowledge for the future? The answer is no. So yes, they are offering services right now, and some people are actually learning from the services that they provide, but they are limited. That is just the truth about it.
Okay, now, so how do you think the federal government can create more awareness so that the youth out there that are unemployed, so that they will know that there are more opportunity in the automobile industry?
Well, I think I have to commend the federal government with their Empower project. Yes, they've been doing quite a lot, and so many youth have actually benefited from the Empower project. We in Automedics are also one of the trainers for the federal government Empower project, and we've actually trained a lot of youth. I don't have the figures offhand because I'm a trainer, but then we have all the statistics in our office. The truth about it is that yes, if you are a trainer, ensure also that you offer good quality training. That is what it is, because you're giving these kids what they are going to live with the rest of their lives. So I think I will commend the federal government in that project, and they should keep on, and that is increase the capacity to ensure that more people benefit, not just people who graduate from the university, but also extend it to other people of lower educational qualification. You know, like people who are drop out of school, they can actually do a program for them. They don't necessarily need to be educated to acquire some kind of skill, you know. So as much as I will commend the federal government for the Empower project, I also want them to do more and extend it to people that have less educational qualification, or people who cannot read or write at all. Let them acquire some skills so they'll be able to empower themselves.
You said something the other time and caught my attention. You said that someone does not need all the whole knowledge, you know, to get what he or she wants. So are you saying that for an unemployed youth that is not well educated, or maybe just a secondary school holder, so are you saying that the person can just come into this industry to just learn the skill and of course just...
Of course it is possible, and in the course of our various training programs, I've come in touch with people who cannot read or write, and today they are actually doing very well, and you'll be very surprised right now that they're using automotive computers and also softwares to diagnose car problems. The first thing there is interest, and if the person is actually interested in the trade, all he needs to do is to acquire the requisite knowledge. Like I mentioned someone who cannot read or write. By the time that person comes in, you begin to explain to the person. When the person begins to pick interest, that okay, yeah, I'm really interested about this thing, that person can actually get a teacher to teach that person, you know, little by little.
Yes.
You know, and that is exactly what one of our trainees actually did. He couldn't read or write, but eventually he got his daughter to start teaching him how to, you know, the ABC and stuff like that. And before you know it, that guy is using a computer today. You know, so it's just about the matter of interest. And this is a person who has been out there, been doing his trade the crude way. But eventually, when he got interested and he upgraded his skill, now he's earning something bigger than what he's supposed to do. The same thing that can actually happen with the kids out of school and all that. Profile them, know exactly where their interest is. It's not all of them that will be mechanics. Not all of them will be carpenters, but when you make a profile of, have a discussion with them, you know exactly where their line of interest is, and then you direct them towards that area, and I'm sure there'll be better persons in the society.
Okay, well, so lastly, what would be your message or your advice to unemployed youth, you know, for them to realize that there are a lot of opportunities in the automobile industry?
Well, the advice is that let them just go walk out on their street on a busy day and then see how many vehicles travel on that road. Just keep counting. The vehicles are not making a circle like a roundabout. They only pass and go, and know how many vehicles there are. That tells you that there are a lot of vehicles in this country, and you can actually make a living making, providing services for this vehicle. And also, when you do it, it's also edifying. Even in the society, you have something you can do you're really proud of. You know, back then they look at mechanics and they tell you you're just a mechanic. But today it's not just being a mechanic, because it takes a lot. And you'll be someone who also has respect in the society and all that. And it will put your mind into doing positive things. Positive things in the sense that, I mean, as a youth, all the vices that confront you to push you towards crime will not be there anymore. And then you live a very respectable life.
All right then. From right there from Mr. Benedict Okoye, he has said a lot, and I'm really impressed with what he said, and that's for the unemployed youth. He highlights opportunities in the automobile industry which you can, of course, fall into, and just going to be the best you can be. My name is David Opeyemi, and it's Natsan News TV. Remember to join us on our platform www.natsannewsonline.com.ng, and of course download our app on Google Play Store with the keyword Natsan News, and join the forum, and everything promises to be fine. Bye for now.